Welcome back. Taking a live look at the White House as the race for the Oval Office is heating up. New polls showing VP Kamala Harris leading former President Trump in 4 key battleground states. Here to break it all down for us is political expert Tom Seraphin. Tom, thanks for joining us. Always good to see you. So let's take a look at these numbers. Surveys by the New York Times and Siena College find Harris is ahead. They're saying by 4 percentage points in Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. Now, of course, this is all within the margin of error, but I'm curious, what do you make of these latest polling numbers?
Well, I mean, she's had a very good 2.5, 3 weeks, a terrific time. And according to the Washington Post opinion page this morning, Donald Trump, has had the 3 worst weeks of his political life. So, I mean, they correspond. She's closed the gap. But with that, you have to understand that now they're all in the margin of error. I think nationally, you take a look at the average, it's 47.6 for the vice president and 47.1 for Donald Trump, the challenger. He's had the worst 3 weeks. She's had the best 3 weeks. But you see her over the weekend starting to put her nails into some kind of issue. And she was talking over the weekend that she was going to eliminate the taxes on tips, which is an issue that's got Donald Trump a lot of traction on the campaign trail. So she's coming around to that kind of idea. And she also talked over the weekend about the migrant issue and the border issue, how she would be supportive of the Democratic bill that was lost in Congress, bringing that back and supporting it. So she's moving towards the middle. She has to move towards the middle. I mean, she's got this great sugar high, but she has to sustain it, and she has to appeal to that middle. If she can do that, she might have a very good September and October.
Okay, let's talk about that, because the Republicans are saying that Harris is definitely in a honeymoon phase right now. A lot of people saying we need to hear her policies, where she stands. You've talked about the fact that she's brought a couple of issues up. Is this honeymoon phase, is it in fact what she's going through? Because polls pitting Trump and Biden show Trump way ahead of the president at the time when Biden was still in the race. And so what do you think we're witnessing right now?
Well, she's on a roll. I mean, she's a young person. She's 59. I like to consider that young. And the new 40, right? And he is close to 80. I mean, it's the age system has been reversed. She has brought her smile and a joy to the campaign trail. It's been fun again for the Democrats. She's rejuvenated. I think the women that were sitting at home, especially suburban women that were saying, I'm not really for Joe Biden, but I don't like the other guy. Now they have some place to go. So she has revised those constituencies, the party that were always there, but might not have been, a little bit more moribund. If you take a look at the different polls that have come out, there's a difference between registered voters and likely voters. And there are several of the polls that are registered voters. They're asked if they are likely to vote. They say, no, we're just registered. Likely voters are more likely to vote. And in that area, if you take a look at the trending states, the important ones that you mentioned, Sylvia, Nevada, Arizona, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, New Hampshire, if you take a look at those, if you take those trends together, right now, Harris and Walz would have 208 electoral votes. Trump and Vance would have 219. 111 votes are in those states that are now swing states where the race is too close to call. It's great.
Wow.
I mean, the largest margin right now is 3.7% with Trump in Nevada, and she's got a 2.4% margin in Michigan. It's a dead heat. So she's going to go into the convention in Chicago on a great ride, and she's going to come out with a lot of more sugar. It's not till after Labor Day that somebody can actually land a punch. If I'm with her, I'm pedal to the metal all the way through Labor Day, and then after that, you're in the boxing ring, and you better sting like a bee, float like a butterfly.
Right.
Or just float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Yeah, that's it. But you got it. I understand what you're talking about. Okay, well,
the great Muhammad Ali.
Oh yes, I remember that one. Well, I tell you what. It's going to be really interesting to see, especially come time for that first debate, and we will be watching closely. Yeah, I know this excites you too, Tom. We appreciate you coming on and breaking this all down for us.
Reliving our old experiences where we got too close. This one, you're right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's either win, right? Either team can win. They just have to go get it.
Well, we'll be keeping a close eye with your help. Thanks so much, Tom. Good to talk to you. We'll talk to you later this week.